myself and welcome to you in a class 5. I am Rukhsar Sayyed, your computer teacher, and welcome you all in a class 5. I hope you will enjoy my subject and my teaching also. So, once again, welcome back to class 5th subject computer. Here is a chapter 1 evolution of computer from IT Beans book, and the publisher is KIPS. I hope you all have IT Beans computer textbook and you also checked it at home. So, let's begin with our first chapter, evolution of computer from subject computer, and of class 5. So, are you all ready? Yes? So, let's begin. Okay, so here is a chapter 1, evolution of computer. In this lesson, we are going to learn about history of computer, various calculating devices, early IT inventors, about ENIAC and UNIVAC, generation of computer, and types of computer. But in today's video, I am going to explain you about history of computer, various calculating devices, and in early IT inventors, first IT inventor only. Rest of the topic and rest of IT inventors we will learn in a next video. I hope whatever I am going to explain you, you will get all my points. Okay? So students, let's begin it. Yes? Okay. So, first of all, our chapter is what? That early evolution of computers, right? Now, so in the first history of computer and what is the evolution of computer, that thing we have to learn. Okay? So, every aspect of our life is present era has been influenced by most advanced machine known as computer. You all know about it, that our today's present era life influenced by advanced machine which is known as computer. Why? Because the all work now depends on computer only. A small vendor, small shopkeeper have computer for making bills. Every home have computer for their personal use, personal works, right? Every school have computer, every teacher, every students have computer, right? In banks, office, everywhere you can see a computer. So that's why it is called that every aspect of our lives is in present era has been influenced by the most advanced machine which is known as computer. Clear? Initially, computers were used only by scientists and engineers for complex calculation. Initially means before so many years, computers were used only by scientists and engineers. Only scientists and engineers can use a computer for a complex calculations. Okay, but nowadays computers can be afforded by a small organization and even individuals. Means what? That nowadays computer can be afforded by small organization. Means a small shopkeeper also have, and each and every homes have also. But before, so many years before, it is used by only scientists and engineers for complex calculations. Okay, now computers have now become a basic need. It is just like we have a basic need for air, water and food, right? air, water and food is our basic need. Now computers also becomes our basic need because of their use at almost every workplace. Every workplace have been used by computer used by the persons. Computers are used extensively in banks, hospitals, media, entertainment, industries, schools, homes, space technology and research, railways, airports and so on. This all place computers can be used, and except these all places, other places also be there where computers used. The term computer is derived from the word compute. How computer word comes? So computer word come from the word. Come means derived from the word compute. And what is the meaning of compute? Means calculation. Because before so many years, computers can be used only and only for the calculation. But do you think a computer limited to perform only calculation? Do you think that only you can do calculation on a computer nowadays? No, computer is versatile device that can be handle different application at the same times. Means each and every place computer can be used as a at entertainment place, at banks, homes, airports, railway station, for booking purpose and for making up movies and for making a designs, and every purpose computer is used. Okay, so computer is a versatile device that can handle different application at the same time. Do you know how computer come into existence? हमारी लाइफ में कंप्यूटर कैसे आया? The present day computer is entirely different from the earlier devices that were invented for doing calculation only. Means today's computer is entirely different than the so many years before's computer. And that computer only invented for doing calculation only. Okay, so let us glance through the major journey leading to the development of present day computer, that how present day computer come into existence, come in our life. That is not enough for doing calculation only, but who invented this computer was used only for calculation. But today's computer not only used for a calculation. Clear everyone? So now we are going on history of a computer. That the need to keep a track of numbers led to invention different calculating devices, right from abacus, the first counting device. Many devices were invented leading to the development of computer. Means computer comes in existence for calculation only. So before, when the computer is not there, how the people do calculation? So calculation doing by abacus, first counting device. Many devices were invented after abacus. After abacus, many devices was invented leading to the development of computer. Means which lead to development of computer. Clear everyone? So now we are moving on calculating devices. So first calculating devices was 3000 BC abacus. It means in a 3000 BC. This is a year. Okay, abacus was the first calculating device. Abacus was the first mechanical device for calculation only. For calculation only, and it was developed in China. It was developed in China. It was made up of a wooden frame with rolls. Students, keep eyes on the right hand side picture. Okay. So how abacus was developed? Made up of? It was made up of wooden frame. You can see here it is wooden frame, right? Each having rods and beads. You can see here the black rods is there, and each rod have small beads, right? So how it was made up of? It was made up of with a frame, and frame have rods and each rods have beads. Clear? And this way we can do calculation on it. The frame is divided into two parts. You can see this whole frame is divided into two parts, right? So the upper part here, upper part is known as heaven and downside part is known as earth. So frame is divided into how many parts? Two parts. First, upper part is known as heaven and down part is known as earth. Each rods in heaven have a two beats. You can see here each rod have a two beats. 1, 2, 1, 2. Clear? Means how many beats each rod have in heaven? 2. And in earth each rod have 5 beats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In each rod have 5 beats in a earth. Means overall one rod have 7 beats including heaven and earth. Clear? अर्थ और हेवन को मिला के पर्टिकुलर एक रोड में कितने बीट्स है? 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Clear everyone? So it was used for addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. Which purpose this abacus was used? It was used for addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. Okay, so this one was the first mechanical device for calculation and developed in China. It was made up of with wooden frame with rods and beads. The frame is divided into two parts, heaven and earth. Clear? And each rod in heaven have 2 beads and each rod in earth have 5 beads. It was used for addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. Clear abacus? Abacus everyone have a clear? Okay, then afterward also you have any doubt you can ask me about abacus. Let us move on next calculating device, and the name of that device is Pascal adding machine. What is it? Pascal adding machine. Who invented it? Blaise Pascal. The person name is Blaise Pascal. A French mathematician invented the first mechanical calculator. The first mechanical calculator. Who invented it? Blaise Pascal. A French mathematician invented the first mechanical calculator at the age 19 in the year 1642. Clear? So the Pascal adding machine was invented by Blaise Pascal, a French mathematician, invented the first mechanical calculator at the age of 19 and in the year 1642. Now here also you can keep your eyes on the right hand side. Okay, so right hand side there's a picture of Pascal adding machine. Okay, and the name of this machine is Pascaline. Who invented it? Blaise Pascal. So before so many years, whatever the person invented, whatever the machine invent anything, he or she kept that invention name from his or her name only. जैसे कि यहाँ पे ब्लेस पास्कल नाम का इंसान है, फ्रेंच मैथमेटिशियन है, जिसने एक मैकेनिकल कैलकुलेटर बनाया जिसका नाम क्या रखा है? पास्कलाइन. पास्कलाइन कैसे? पास्कल से पास्कलाइन. Clear everyone? So it used gears, wheels and dials. You can see here is a gears, here is a wheels and here is a dials. Okay, so number was displayed by rotating the wheels. जैसे यहाँ पे जो wheels है उसको आप rotate करोगे तो यहाँ पे dials जो है वहाँ पे आपको क्या मिलेंगे? Numbers. It was capable of performing addition and subtraction. Okay, so it was capable for doing which thing only? Which type of calculation it was capable of doing? Addition and subtraction. The Gauss principle was further employed in many mechanical calculators, like a taximeter is a perfect example of mechanical calculator. जो ये पास्कल लाइन है इसमें जो गेयर का फंक्शन है विच वॉज फर्दर एम्प्लॉयड इन मैनी मैकेनिकल कैलकुलेटर, जैसे कि टैक्सीमीटर. टैक्सी में जो मीटर होता है वो मैकेनिकल पास्कल लाइन में उसमें क्या होता है, गेयर होता है, विच इज़ अ परफेक्ट एग्जाम्पल ऑफ दिस मैकेनिकल कैलकुलेटर. लेट्स रिकैप इट अगेन. Blaise Pascal, a French mathematician, invented first mechanical calculator at the age of 19 and in the year of 1642. And what is the name of this calculator? Pascal adding machine. It used gears, wheels and dials. It was how it works, using gears, wheels and dials. Number were displayed on a dials by rotating what? Wheels. Whenever you rotate wheels, you can get the number. It was capable of performing addition and subtraction. Not, remember children, not doing for multiplication and division. It was only capable of performing addition and subtraction. Okay. Now, the Gauss function was further employed in many mechanical calculator, like which machine, which thing, taximeter. In a taximeter, Gauss principle was employed, and it is a perfect example of a mechanical calculator. Clear, everyone? So let's move on a next mechanical device. Before that, I'm going to give you one fact file. You can see here one person, okay? Who is he? In 1617, John Napier, the person name is what? John Napier, made a calculating device, a set of rectangular rods. Rectangular rods, vertical not. Which type of rods? Rectangular, this type of rods, okay? Called Napier's bonds. उसको हम क्या बोलते थे? उसका नाम क्या था? Napier's bonds. जैसे अभी मैंने बताया, who before so many years, any person invented any kind of machine or any kind of things, he or she kept that machine or invention name from his or her own name. Clear? वैसे ही जॉन नेपियर है जिसने एक कैलकुलेटिंग डिवाइसेस बनाया. इट इज़ अ सेट ऑफ रेक्टेंगुलर रोड्स called Napier's bonds. The rods were made up of carved bonds which were used for performing addition, subtraction, multiplication, division and square roots. Okay, so many things can be performed on Napier's bonds. So many calculation can be done on Napier's bonds because it is made with rows, but rows made with carved bonds. So that's why Napier the person name and calculator was made with bonds. तो उन दोनों के नेम से कैलकुलेटर का नाम क्या है? Napier's bonds, which were used for performing addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. Not only division, then afterwards square roots also. Clear, everyone? This is a fact file for your knowledge. Now, next calculator. Next calculator is Leibniz calculator. Okay, so Leibniz calculator picture on the right hand side you can see on the screen. Okay, students, so Leibniz calculator. So what is the name of the person who invent Leibniz calculator? Leibniz only. What is the name of that person? Leibniz. Who is he? The famous German mathematician. Improved on. He not invent any new machine, but he only work on Pascal adding machine. Means Blaise Pascal's Pascal line. Okay, improved on Pascal's machine in 1671. And which new calculator was invented? Leibniz calculator. Now here also, The calculator name was kept on the person's name who invented Leibniz. Leibniz invent this calculator, so that's why the calculator name also Leibniz calculator. And this Leibniz person, famous German mathematician, not invent any new machine, but he improved on Pascal's machine. कौन सा है Pascal's machine? Pascal line in 1671, and Leibniz calculator was a mechanical device invented in 1671. Apart from performing addition and subtraction, do you remember I told you in a Pascal line that it can only perform addition and subtraction? So that's why Leibniz worked on Pascal's machine and create new calculator, Leibniz calculator. So now this calculator can perform addition, subtraction also, and multiplication, division, and find square root also. This all calculation can be done by Leibniz calculator. Clear everyone? So Leibniz was the famous German mathematician, and he improved on Pascal's machine in 1671 and invent Leibniz calculator. Okay, which was a mechanical device. Apart from means improvement हो गया, so Pascal line अब सिर्फ एडिशन और सब्ट्रैक्शन नहीं कर सकता था. क्या और कौन से कैलकुलेशन कर सकता है? मल्टीप्लिकेशन, division, and find square roots also. Clear everyone? So from Leibniz, the calculator name was Leibniz calculator. Clear? Blaise Pascal's, his invention machine name was Pascal line. Clear? Now let's move on next thing. Early IT inventor. This is the second topic. पहले जो तीन देखा वो क्या था? Early calculating devices. Now early IT inventors. IT का full form होता है Information Technology Inventors. Okay. So first IT inventors, main person was Charles Babbage. Here is on the right hand side picture, you can see he is Charles Babbage. Okay, Charles Babbage, a British mathematician. He was a British mathematician and is considered as a father of computer. Right now also, who is known as a father of computer? So, father of computer is Charles Babbage. Why he is known as a father of computer? Because he invented a working model, not a computer but a model. आपको पता है कोई भी मैकेनिकल डिवाइसेस बनाना हो तो उससे पहले उसका हमें क्या रेडी करना पड़ता है? मॉडल. वैसे ही चार्ल्स बाबेज ने मैकेनिकल कंप्यूटर का एक वर्किंग मॉडल बनाया. व्हाट इज़ द नेम ऑफ दैट मशीन और वर्किंग मॉडल? Different engine in 1822 and analytical engine in 1833. There was two mechanical computer invented by Charles Babbage. First one, difference engine in 1822 and after 10 years the analytical engine in 1833. Clear? These two computer name which was working model of a mechanical computer. Now analytical engine had 5 units. Which 5 units? Input, output, store, mill, and control. Do you remember? Today's computer also can do input, output, store, mill, and control. Right? So this unique, that's why analytical engine work like a modern computer. Modern computer means today's computer. All computers which are used nowadays are based on analytical engine only. क्यों मॉडर्न कंप्यूटर मीन्स आज की जो कंप्यूटर है नाउअडेज कंप्यूटर आर बेस्ड ऑन एनालिटिकल engine because analytical engine also have 5 units input, output, store, mail and control. And today's computer means a modern computer also have a 5 units: input, output, store, mail and control. Clear? So that's why modern computers work like a analytical engine, and all the computers which are used nowadays are based on analytical engine. Now what is the use of these all units? Input unit is used to give input. Output unit is used to get the output. Store was used for storing the data. Means if we are working in a computer, then afterward whatever we work at the end we saved it. So whenever we saved it, it is stored in a computer. So what is the use of this store unit? Store unit was used for storing the data. And mail unit was used for calculating the numbers, or it's the calculating unit. Now control unit was used for supervising all the units. Here is a four units and one control units. So what is the use of control unit? Control unit supervise this all 4 units, that it work nicely or properly or not, right? So that's why analytical engine had a 5 unit: input, output, store, mail and control. And these all units work like a modern computer. So we can say that all the computers which are used nowadays are based on analytical engine. Now what is the use of input unit? To give input. What is the use of output unit? To get the output. What is the use of store unit? To store the data in a computer. What is the use of mail unit? To calculate the numbers, or as a work like a calculating unit. And what is the use of control unit? Control unit is used for supervising all the units, that all units are working properly or not. Clear everyone? Now the one more fact file for your knowledge. Around 1820, Charles Xavier Thomas. Who is he? Look at this picture. Who is he? Charles Xavier Thomas. He created the first successful mechanical calculator. And what is the name of that calculator? Thomas arithmometer. What is the name of that mechanical calculator? Thomas arithmometer. That could add, subtract, multiply and divide. Which kind of calculation can be done by Thomas arithmometer? Addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. It was based on Leibniz work. It was based on Leibniz work. मतलब जो Leibniz का कैलकुलेटर है उसी पे थॉमस arithmometer डिपेंड करता है. Just like it also working. In 1822, Charles Xavier Thomas created the first successful mechanical calculator. He is also one IT person only, IT inventors only. Okay, so the Thomas arithmometer that could add, subtract, multiply and divide. It was based on Leibniz work. Okay, so here I'm going to stop my video and stop our topic. All other IT inventors I will explain you in a next video. So today's video was based on history of computer, calculating devices and IT inventors. In history of computer, I explained you about the history, that how today's computer come into existence, all calculating devices like abacus, Pascaline and Leibniz calculator. Then we moved on early IT inventors, and the first IT inventor is Charles Babbage. I explained you about Charles Babbage, that he is known as the father of computer because he only started to make working model of a computer. Okay, and what is the working model of computer? What is the name of it? Difference engine and analytical engine in 1822 and 1833. But today's modern computer is based on analytical engine, because analytical engine had 5 units: input, output, store, mill and control, and that all unit you can see in a nowadays modern computer. Other IT inventors I will explain you in next video. Till then, stay safe, stay healthy and learn nicely. Okay, see you soon students, and Allah Hafiz.